Hey friends, it's Sherry from Hobby House Crafts. Welcome in. It's Friday and it's Friday favorites. And I'm up here in a couple of minutes. If you see this red live button up here, you're catching me live. If not, you're catching me on replay. But please comment hashtag replay in the comments to let me know you were here. I'm going to go find my live right now and do all the things. Lyndall is finishing up. So, we'll give her time to finish up. I've still got a few minutes. I am looking sometimes. Oh, sometimes I don't find my live, so I'm gonna switch pages maybe. My computer is being really contrary right now. I think it may have lost its internet. I'm not sure. It's coming back up. You all come on in though. Say hello when you get here. I am not seeing anything right now on my computer. Unfortunately, my computer's locked up. Hello, Cheryl. How are you? So I'm going to have to try to start over here. Hi, Shay. Hi, Christina. Come on in, friends. My computer kind of went down on me for a second. I'm not sure it's going to let me back in. So come on in. Let me see if it'll log me back in. It's trying. Thank you for sprinkling me out. Hi, Lavon. Lavon, I'm on the mend, I think. I've still got some congestion, but I think I'm feeling better. You all sprinkle me out. I'm locked out of my computer. It's kind of shut down on me. I don't know what's going on with it. But I'm not getting anything over here. I don't know. I'm going to turn it off and see if I can get back in that way. So you all have to sprinkle me because I'm not going to be able to, I don't think. My computer is not cooperating today. So we will see. I am on the mend though. Thank goodness. It has been rough going, let me tell you. Okay, it looks like I have a connection, but it's not wanting to log me in, so I'm just going to give it a few minutes. But you all come on in. This is Friday Favorites. We started out this morning with Lisa from Little Me Gifts and Specialties, and then Lyndall just was on at 12. So, she was doing some journaling, and then I'm up, and then Corey, I think I see myself, guys. Hold on. Let me turn that down. Hello, Carol. Corey's up after me, then Giselle, Your Craft Cottage, Loretta from Handmade with Love by Loretta, Amy, Designer Roadkill, Sustain My Craft Habit with Jane, Marilyn, Done by Me, Ashley, Simply Blessed Designs, Christy's Crafty Cottage, and Deb with Crafting with the Sassy Chicks 101. I'll get that out. You finally got your voice back. I'm telling you. Hi, Carol. Hello, Joe. I see Joe come in. I'm telling you, y'all, this sickness has been rough. It has been rough. My husband and I, hello, Verlyn, have had everything coming and going. We have been sick since like the Sunday after Christmas, and my husband had to take a whole week off of work because he had flu B, and I didn't get that, but I've had ear infections, and we had stomach flu, and I've had COVID. That's what I'm trying to recover from now. So it's been a long haul, but I had to come craft today. I missed everybody so much. I wanted to get back in. I took a little break through the holidays and just kind of, you know, refresh. Lindell was talking about that. Hi, Corey. So, you know, I just kind of took the time off. Thank goodness I did, and I didn't have a lot of live scheduled because I wouldn't have been able to do them. But I am feeling much better and on the road to recovery. So what I'm going to do today is I've got this little gift box, and you'll see I painted a little band around it in wineberry. You'll see why in a minute. I don't know, remember what came in this box. I'm not going to use it for an actual gift box. I'm going to use it as a kind of a decorative piece. Hi, Sue Ashwell, and what we're going to do with this, hi, sweet Lisa, hi, Ashley. Ashley, it says I'm not following you. Oh, well, I'm on my personal page, so that's why, but I did give you a follow. Hi, Tina. Hi, Sparky. Hi, sweet friends. You all come on in. Hello, Vicky from Flamingo Flared. Yesterday, I came out and got some packing paper, and I don't know, you guys. I am not much on the traditional. Hi, Vivian. I'm so glad to be live in Friday Favorites, Corey. I've missed you all so much. I miss doing it. I like my Valentines to be different. I am not much on the, hi, Gail Schmidt, on the, hi, Vicky, on the traditional, you're fine, Lyndall, you're fine. My computer locked me out and I was getting it back up anyway. I'm not much on the traditional reds and pinks, you guys. I do them, but it's not exactly what my thing is. I'm not much on the red and pink Valentine's. Thank you for that 5-star rating. So this is packing paper that I really folded up. It is very super soft now. It's very supple. And I posted on my page. But ladies, what we started with here was, and let me find my paints. I started off with brown oxide and brushed that on. Then I brushed on some apple barrel black. And then I brushed on chestnut, apple barrel chestnut. And then I highlighted all of that with Folk Art Pure Gold. And on the very top, it took me a little while, y'all. I did put on just now some toasted marshmallow, but I don't think I'm going to make it any lighter. And I'm going to cover that box as that. I know the copper is better, but for this, I wanted a little bit of the gold shimmer. And this makes faux leather. And I know that's an old technique, but, you know, I haven't done it for a couple of years, so I wanted to do it today. And we're going to cover this box. And this is the brown roll of packing paper from the Dollar Tree. And this is what I've transformed it in. I did prep today, and you ladies know I don't prep. Hello, Marilyn. Hello, Giselle. I got your bail money, girl. How much? I got you bail money. I had to go jump in the shower, so if you commented that to me earlier, I missed it. But I got your bail money. Hello, Denise. Hello, Darlene. Y'all, if I'm a little hoarse or have to stop and blow my nose, I apologize. I've had everything under the sun. I mean, we started out the Sunday after Christmas, and I got double ear infections. My husband got a sinus infection. He went to work Monday morning, called me Monday night, and said, I have to come home. By Tuesday night, Wednesday, we had the stomach flu and we're throwing up. And then he got flu B. We've had a time. Hello, Kim Miller. So I'm recovering. He's recovered and I'm almost there. So I'm not going to take this all the way up on the box because I don't think the lid will shut once I tuck on the lid. But I am going to do the bottom of the box first. Just because I'm going to do the bottom of the box first because I'm going to tuck the sides around the bottom. You'll see where I'm going with it in a minute. And I don't want to have to sand too much off, so I'm going to put it in this corner. and try to conserve my paper. And we're just going to kind of trim it off to, you know, to go on the bottom of the box. And then we'll cover the sides. So, Ashley, Giselle's business page is in Facebook jail, and I'm going to bail her out. I've got the bail money together. Oh, Giselle, it has been something. It's been a long time since I saw my husband as sick as he was. A really long time. I mean, he did not come out of the bed for almost 36 hours. I mean, this past Monday, I had my own event, and all the ladies, my admins, had a lot of stuff going on, and by 9 o'clock, when finally Diane, my beautiful Diane Regalis and Lindell said, go to bed, we got this, I was like, thank you, Jesus, because I feel like crud. There's my beautiful Kathy. There is my beautiful Kathy. Come on in, sweet friend. Thank you for sprinkling. There's Kippy. Hi, beautiful Kippy. How are you, darling? How are you? I'm still snotting around a little bit, ladies. So if I have to stop and blow my nose, I do apologize. But, you know, it's been a lot of crud, let me tell you. We have been crudded up over here. What did Kim say? There's my beautiful Kim Miller. She's my friend and my neighbor. She's very local to me. I don't see what Kim said. Oh, goodness, Kim, trust me, I understand. We don't have any Christmas presents left, but hi, Mike Pruitt. But I understand the sickness. It has been something here. We've had everything. And I thought I got the flu from Calvin. Hello, Cindy. Hi, sweet friend. I thought I had the flu from him because he had flu. But no, ladies, I popped positive for COVID. So that on top of the stomach flu and the ear infections almost took me out. Like, I was done. But, you know, I'm over it. I think pretty sure I'm over it. I feel, you know, a whole lot better. You just got over it, Kim. It's everywhere, isn't it, girl? I think I'm good now. I'm just still a little bit congested. You know, I took the Plaxovid, which I think helped me tremendously. So you all, this is brown packing paper. And I used about 5 different paint colors on it. This is going to be Valentine's. There's my beautiful Diane. I love you, sweet friend. This is going to be Valentine's for me. I don't do the traditional much red and pinks for Valentine's. It's kind of not my style. So, you know, and look at my little dryer that Miss Lyndall sent me for Christmas. I love it so much. I said I was going to bring it out after the new year. I got it before Christmas, but yes, Sue, I am too. There for a couple of days, it was rough. I mean, it was really rough. I was thinking, goodness gracious. Oh, Jody. Hi, beautiful Jody. Hi, sweetheart. I can't even imagine what thankfully, Corey, I'm on a prescription plan that is a monthly payment, and thank goodness my copay for that was only $100, and it's be busted up over a couple of months on my plan. So I was thankful, because let me tell you something, I think it made a world of difference in me getting over that pretty quick, you know, and not feeling so cruddy for so long. Oh, you have a dryer like that? I love this one. I love it. Lyndall sent me mine. Thank you for sprinkling me so much, Diana. I appreciate you, darling. I'm not sure my sanding block is going to take this off. Maybe I'm using the wrong... Oh, let's use this side. It's a little got a little more grit. I want to tuck the sides around. I don't want the bottom. I didn't want to tuck this, so let's just get this off real quick. Marilyn, how are you, darling? Oh, Denise, it has been something. I mean, I told Linda one day, I didn't know. Yes, thank you so much. There's a peep keeper in here, Miss Diane. To be honest, I had no idea how we were going to take much more, because we had barely, my husband was already, I think he already had the flu when we got the stomach stuff, because he had to come home from work. And then we spent one entire night in both bathrooms. I mean, y'all know how the stomach flu just wears you down. It really does. And we were both still recovering when he started running a fever and got real congested. And I was like, oh no. So my daughter brought up the flu, you know, the 3-in-1 kits for flu and COVIDs. She brought me some of those, and I tested him, and it was flu B. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, nah, he was wrung out, y'all. He was really wrung out. See how pretty that is. This is going to be such a cute box. Now, like I said, I'm not going to put it all the way up on the box, because I'm going to tuck it, wrap the lid and tuck it, so I want my lid to shut. And I think it'll get too thick. So I did paint this pretty wineberry, because we're going to be using some wineberry in this as well. You all, I do not do a lot of traditional. So I am going to, I want this pretty smooth, so we're going to go up maybe to about right there. So I'm going to cut that probably here, and that should take it all the way around. And I'm just eyeballing this and guessing on it. It's not, you know, it does not really have to be perfect. It will be fine. And that's really too wide on one end, but it's okay. I hope I got it wide enough here. Let's see, I want to wrap this. I'm going to tuck it around the bottom. So let's get this on there. We're going to make a little Valentine box. I want to get it wrapped because I got some pretty stuff to go on it. So let's get it done. And I'm just using regular Mod Podge. I will, when this is done, I will seal this paper probably with Mod Podge spray or Minwax. I might use Minwax to seal it. I'm not going to use the box as an actual gift box. It will just be used as a decorative piece. I don't know if you can see behind me. Maybe this way. I've got a big heart and a book back there that has that leather look. I love those for Valentine's Day. I do not use a lot of the regular pink and reds. It's not really my style. I don't know if that's going to be enough or not right there. I'm hoping. Let me see, friends, if that's going to come up to it enough. It's not. Doggone it. I'll have to cut that off right there. Got to move this up a little bit because I'm a little bit too low. I'm going to trim it pretty short, and then we'll just tuck it all. And save your scraps, friends. Save your scraps. Those can be used. And I mean, this will just show you how easy it is to take something like a little cardboard gift box and some packing paper from the Dollar Tree and make something super cute out of it. Y'all know that's what I like to do. I'm hoping that first piece is up high enough on this box, but we can piece it. That's never a problem. Make sure I got that down good on the top. And you can even use a fabric fusion or, you know, another kind of glue on this if you want. I am just using Mod Podge, but let's take that on around. We'll just piece it where we have to. It's not, at the end of the day, it's not going to be a big deal. Not for what I'm going to use this box for. And it is totally just going to be to set in a little setting with my, I got a little heart back here and a, I think it's a book. Well, let's get it on and then we'll get it dried and then we'll do the lid. Some cute, cute little things to go on it. Hi, Roger. How are you, sweet friend? Are you off today or are you working? That's got a... Let's cut that off because that's got a little hole in it. That'll do the job. And we'll trim it off. And we'll save our other paper. You never know what else I may decide to do with this paper. Now you can make this, actually on this faux leather, you could do blues, whites, reds, you could do any color you want. I personally believe that the browns and the chestnuts make the prettiest faux leather, but you could use any color of paint you want. Just make sure you really crinkle your packing paper and make it really soft and supple. That is the main thing, is to really soften up your paper. You just wad it up in your hands. You can mist a little bit of water on it to make it really soft. Thank you, Vivian. It's brown packing paper from a roll from the Dollar Tree. You can see the back side. That's all it is. And I just crumpled that up. I'm going to tear this just so it's not a rough edge, a straight edge right there, and it'll blend a little bit better, I think. I crumpled it up till it got really soft and really crinkly. I started with my brown oxide and then did black and then started with chestnut, just lighter colors. Added in some gold metallic, which it's hard to see on the camera, but the gold is really popping on here a little bit. You can see it, but, and I may add some more. It's hard to, you know, I'm not sure what I might add to it. Let me trim that a little bit more to even it up some. Then we're going to tuck our corners in a little bit. All right, let's see. Okay, let's tuck our corners on the bottom. Hi, Sherry Cook. Hi, darling. Hi, Tamara. How are you? I hope you're doing better. I hope you're not having as much pain. I hope things are going well for you. I didn't cut that right there. No, no bad men. We don't want anybody. We don't want anybody that's not nice on our Facebook page. That is right. That is correct. You know, and sometimes we have to be real diligent in watching our pages, right? It's sad, but it's kind of what we have to do. You know, I can remember years ago, like, doing this faux leather so much. Oh my goodness. It was like one of my favorite things to do. Excuse me. And I tell you, it really looks pretty on a journal cover. I've seen people do it. It's been a long time. That's something that I've not done a lot of, that I really want to get involved in. I used to scrapbook back in the day, but I'm telling you, I'm loving all the journaling going on right now. You're off the heavy pain meds? Well, I am glad, Tamara. I am so glad you are. And I hope you're still doing okay not having those. Okay, let's get all this down. It doesn't matter kind of what this looks like. Not really, because we're not going to see it. I do just want it to lay flat. And this is not like a napkin, so it's not going to... I don't have enough Mod Podge under there. It will tear, but it's a little bit sturdier. Sorry, friends. Let me get a cough drop real quick. Lavon, did I say hi to you? I like you too, Mike. All right, I'm going to dry this a little bit and see if I can get this paper to lay down where I Mod Podged it over. You would want to do this with your fingers with a napkin because it would tear. But this packing paper is a little bit thicker. So it's a little bit stronger. I'm just trying to dry the bottom a little bit so that we can move on with the top. And the thing when you do this paper is, like, it doesn't have to be on here perfect. I mean, it looks fine with wrinkles and all the things because it's already all crinkled up. You just want to make sure your edges are down. And once I put the lid on this, I probably won't take the lid off of it, so I'm not real worried about it totally. It doesn't have to be perfect, is what I'm saying. Crafting's not perfect anyway. So we almost have our bottom box covered. We're going to cover the lid and put the lid on it, and then we're going to embellish the top of the box with some hearts and little roses. We have some out of clay. We have some out of fast cast. Not resin, it's fast cast. Well, it's like ceramic resin. It's not, but it's real similar to it. Okay. Let's set our box over here and let it finish drying. And now we're going to cover the lid. We're going to cover the lid in the other piece, which is just a tad bit lighter. And I want just enough to tuck down into the lid. So I am going to try to kind of mark it to where we'll have that. Be able to go down inside of the lid. Hello, Lori. How are you, darling? How are you doing, Lori? I haven't seen you for a little while. What you been doing? Did you have a good Christmas? We did. We had a really good Christmas. We had a good Christmas and a lot of family time, a lot of just having a good time. Oh, Christina, I'm so sorry. Prayers for you, sweet friend. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Y'all, that's crooked right there. That's a terrible cut. I can't cut with a darn, friends. I definitely cannot cut a straight line, I'll tell you that. So let's get this lid on. Let's get it covered so we can get on to some more fun stuff. I know I don't want to be sitting here decoupaging paper the whole time. I am glad I did the paper. We'd still be doing it. And I am putting the Mod Podge on a little thick so that it stays on here. Who come in? Mary Barber, well, friend, how in the world are you? Hello, Regina. I'm getting well. I've had everything, girl. I've had everything coming and going, known to man, the past couple of weeks. We've had double ear infection, sinus infection, stomach bug, flu, and COVID. And I've had a lot of those. So has my husband. We've had a significant amount of crud. We've had our share. How are you doing, Mary Barber? Are you still crafting, sweet friend? We are actually about 50 here today. Virginia's usually a lot colder, Lori. We're just very blessed right now with some, we're really blessed right now with some warm weather. I think I'm going to tuck that into the side like that. I'm going to do, well, I think this is the long side. Y'all, if I'm doing this wrong, somebody say, you're not folding that right. Hi, Jamie. How are you, sweet friend? You just got over the stomach bug? Oh, Carol, it's been something. Oh, you're in Virginia, Ashley? I'm over in Allegheny County, right near the West Virginia border. Where are you? Where are you, sweet friend? Are you in Shenandoah area over on the eastern side? I'm really west. I am almost in West Virginia, girl. And I'm originally from West Virginia, so that wouldn't hurt my feelings. I love West Virginia. I spend a lot of time in West Virginia. Is it raining down there where you are, Jamie? It's sprinkling a little bit of rain here. Lower East Coast near South Hill, almost to North Carolina. Okay. You might be near Julie B with Nothing is Wasted Designs. I'm going to fold those ends in, Carol, like you would a package. I think. At least that's my goal. We will see how that works. At least that's what I'm going to try. I've tried to gift wrap the top of the box. If that kind of makes sense to you. Then I'll fold up those ends right there. Well, goodness gracious, Ashley, I didn't realize you're, I don't know how far that would be from me, but you're more on the East Coast, South Hill. I would have to look. Are you close to, oh, I know Marilyn. Marilyn loves West Virginia too. I remember she and I had a conversation about that. My husband and I'm from there. My brother and sister both live there. My sister lives in Morgantown, and my brother lives over in Pipestem. So we visit a lot, let me tell you, a whole lot. And all areas. And my husband and I do a lot of side-by-side riding, so we hit the trails over there all the time. We like to do some golfing in some places in West Virginia. So, you know, West Virginia is a kind of a hot spot for us. An hour south of Chesterfield, my really good friend, Miss Madonna, who passed away, coming up on her anniversary here pretty soon, she lived in Chesterfield. So you are not too awfully far from me. I'm just soaking my paper here with some Mod Podge and hope that I can, hope I'm going to get this right, y'all. So see, the end looks like a package. I don't know if you can see that or not. And your grandson. Oh my goodness. Well, I love West Virginia. I always thought when my husband and I retired, we would maybe go south for a while. But my husband really, like, y'all, he loves the mountains of West Virginia so much. And we live in the mountains. Like, I'm in the mountains. But my husband loves West Virginia. Like, he loves going over there and getting on those trails, and we camp over there a lot. It's one of his favorite activities to do. So we agreed this summer that I like going to the beach. So we agreed we would do a week on the trails and a week at the beach for vacation. So that's kind of where we're going with that. All right, we got the lid done only in 30 minutes. I think we're good. We got plenty of time to embellish up the top of this box. I do have to dry this lid a little bit, make sure it's going to set. All right, Christina. Capital M, little c, capital C-O-Y. Oh, Ashley, please call me if you go, because we go a lot. Like, we love the trails. My granddaughter is the only one of my grandkids that rides, and she rides her four-wheeler, and we take our side-by-side, and we have a couple. It's our best friends. We do everything together. Church, vacations, we do it all together. They go ride too in their side-by-side, and we have a blast. Oh, my gosh. I would love for you to come over and go. We would be happy to go with you. Like, we are about, to the southern trails, we're only about 2 hours. To the middle trails over in Delbarton and Maitland, we're about 3 hours. And then there's one outside of Charleston, we're about 3.5 hours. Where we're going this summer is over in Delbarton, West Virginia, near Shantae Country Creekside Creations. And we're going to go and spend some time with her while we're over there. We're going in July. But we ride, I think last year we did about 5 trail trips just for the weekend or 3 days. Oh, Ashley, if you love side-by-sides, you'll love it. We have the best time. Most of the trails are pretty easy and easygoing, and that's what I like. But my husband and my friend Carl likes to do some daredevil stuff. So we get into some messes sometimes, but it's fun. Look how super cute now. Totally different box. There's a seam, so I'm going to make that the back. But look how pretty that is now, you all. Look how pretty that is. I love that paper. I'm not even going to add any more lighter color to it because I like it just like it is. Jeopardy, my husband loves Jeopardy, Mike. He loves it. He always wins when we watch it and play, so I don't play with him much. Do you call it a dinosaur-y thing? Maybe I better save that Mod Podge just in case. Okay, here's what we're going to do to the top. You all, now, I did do some clay hearts. These are older ones. They're not perfect because my clay was drying out, but we're going to layer 3 of those on the top, and I'm going to paint them. I'm going to use some of this wineberry because I'm pulling that in with some, looks like ticking fabric. I don't know what it's really called, but homespun maybe. And we're going to use some lace. I've cut a tea-stained piece of lace into a heart, and that's going under it. And we are just going to layer these up. So stay tuned. Hello, Debbie Fortenberry. Hello, Teresa. I love the paper, Ashley. I love doing the faux leather. I love doing it. And this is my jam right here. Like, I like this kind of look and this kind of stuff. It's kind of just up my crafting alley. Okay, I've decided on these, I'm going to use some of this wineberry, spice wineberry from Apple Barrel, which I love. Kimmy, we covered our box in our packing paper that we painted with all those cute little paints that was on my post. You commented on that. Hello, sweet friend. And we are going, the middle one is, we're going to do something different here. And this might all be wrong, y'all, but this is going to be mine. So, you love this craft suit, Ashwell? I am so glad you do. We're going to paint this one, this pretty toasted marshmallow that I kind of threw in the top at last minute of my paper. Just to give it, you know, a little bit of contrast. And this is just the Daz, however you pronounce it, clay. These are old hearts that I did a while back. I'm going to paint the small one this color, and then the middle one we're going to do in some wineberry. Well, we'll just do that one. And I'm a messy crafter, y'all. I don't care to get paint on my hands. My craft table's always a hot mess. Okay, so we'll do 2 of those. We have some little roses as well. And I did them in what they call, it's fast cast, but it's not the fast cast resin. This is a powder. It's kind of in between like a plaster and a ceramic resin. It gives you a ceramic resin feel. I don't know if you can see the detail, how pretty those roses are, but I casted those yesterday. We're going to incorporate them too in here, so we'll kind of know that it's Valentine's, right? Let me just lay that brush there and get out one for the wineberry. We're going to do one of these in wineberry. Oh my goodness, Vicky. See, I think that would be super cute to do it on a pair of boots. Do you have that posted? If not, can you post it or send it to me? Like, I would love to see that. And these are the kind of colors I like for Valentine's Day. I even like, to be honest with you, I even like the dark colors in this wineberry for Christmas and for fall. Because like I say, I don't do the traditional red and pink Valentines. Usually, I've done a couple of crafts that's been a little bit whimsical, you know, before. And I will do them occasionally, but they're not really my favorite. It's on your page. I will go look. Hello, Miss Beautiful Loretta. You're a bit winded. I'm so sorry, Loretta. I tell you, I know you have been through it, friend. We have too. We've been so sick. We've had everything. And you had that car accident and everything. I'm just glad you're crafting today. Okay, send it to me, Vicki. I would love to see it. You know, Ashley, I'm the same way. I like I love antiques. I love old and dirty, you know. My kitchen is in vintage roses with a lot of tin. I love tin. I love tin pieces. I love dark and deep and rich. My cabinets are Americana stained. They're really dark. But I have a lot of pops of white. And I'm not a white person, but I love pure white when it's based against a really deep, rich brown or a black. I think white is gorgeous. Loretta, you need to be careful, sweet friend, and go slow. We have done a faux, taken a gift box and made it faux leather. I painted all that paper yesterday. It's just brown packing paper and some paints. And I think it's just super cute. Yeah, you better sit down and catch your breath. And we are just drying some, painted some clay hearts. Already dry. They're not perfect, y'all. They're old, but it's not going to matter because we're going to layer them. My clay was getting, I did the big one. My clay was getting old when I did all these a while back. Now it was even older on that one, but it's okay. They're dry, and that's why I'm painting them. I'm going to seal all of this with some spray sealer, but I probably should seal this clay. I'm going to put a layer of Minwax on this clay right now. It's you could get a marble look with this if you wanted to do the gray and white. You absolutely could, and I think that would be beautiful as well to do it. I may try that, Loretta. That's a great idea to give it a marble look. I am just going to seal this paint on this clay a little bit. Let's hope I'm not going to get the wineberry on that one. Hope it was dry enough. Let's dry that up. Hi, Linda Peppers. How are you? Did I say hi to you? Thank goodness the Minwax dries really fast. I'm going to layer these, but I still wanted to put a seal on the paint. Oh, Cindy, I bet it would be beautiful. Have you done that? Like on a dish towel or a hand towel? I bet it would be beautiful. Because you can do, I mean, like, you can use any color. It doesn't have to be these dark colors I used. I just did that because I like it, you know. Okay, let's get our tacky glue out and get an old brush, and let's get our lace down first. So I kind of want to get this on here so you all can see really where I'm going with it. No, that brush is not going to work. No, that's trashed. And I'm just using tacky glue, so I'm not using hot glue for this. I may put a little bit of hot glue with on my clay just to get it to hold to start, but I'm going to use tacky glue for it too, because I think my Tight Bond has dried up. I don't know if you can undry that or not, but it is. I tried to use it and it was not very good. We're going to put our lace heart down first, and this is just going to be a decorative box. Hi, Jane. How are you, darling? And let's get our one heart because we're layering these on here. Well, hold on. I shouldn't have done that because I want this to go under it. I want this to go under my heart so that we can make them like a bundle kind of on the top. So it's going to have to be glued down first, right? And I could be doing this all wrong, y'all. But it's the way I'm going to do it, so. Let me see if that's going to work. Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. Is my, yeah, it's on. I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue just so it holds quick, but the tacky glue is what's going to hold it. And we're going to wrap these up, y'all. These are going to be so cute. And I'm glad I found something I could use these funky hearts with, because they were really seriously not. The clay was not the best when I did these. I need to order some clay. I don't use it enough is what the problem is. I'm going to layer these on top. And they look wonky, and I'm okay with that. See, look how super cute. And then we're going to put this on here. Oh, Martha, I'm sorry you just now got it. Swimming underwater is fun. Hi, Lucy. How are you? Okay, you think the design on the paper towel would look on the... Oh, you're talking about using a paper towel, or are you talking about an actual towel? Glitz and glue seals clay. Thank you for that tip, Miss Lucy. I don't use clay a bunch. But I need to start using clay is what I need to do, because I do have some cute little molds. Y'all, I'm just doing a little bow on here. It's nothing fancy. I don't even know that I'll keep it long ways. I think I like it the other way better, so. Y'all know I'm not a bow maker. This is where I need my beautiful friend Giselle. I need to get her out of jail so that she can come do this bow for me here. Well, that's not wanting to turn. I don't know what I did wrong there, but that's too long. Thank you, Beverly. No, paper towel? Oh, yes. Cindy, I agree. All right, y'all. Look how cute that little bow is on there. That is so adorable. I'm going to glue that on there. I may try that on a paper towel. I bet that would look so stinking cute. And I'm going to try the marble look, because I think that would make a pretty marble. Do I have lace? Well, I have my lace under there. I'm not going to add any, like, right to the thing, I don't think, but I could. I have another strip over here. This is an old, this lace is so old. But it would have to be a thin piece. But what I did think, and I don't know that I'm going to do it, I am going to add one of these little hearts right in the center. Maybe a small one. I mean a rose. But I did think, and I'm not sure I'm going to do this, but we will see, because I still got 10 minutes. Hello, Wilma. I always overthink them, Ashley. I always do. I always overthink a bow. I'm not lying. Like, I don't know why I struggle with them so much. Like a big bow, a big loopy bow for like your tree or wreath bow. Now, I can make those. I actually make those pretty well. Well, thank you so much, Michelle, for following me. I don't have the chat box, but thank you so much. Welcome in, my friend. I have the Some people use textured paste. I use silicone in the fondant molds. And I thought about going around the bottom of that because I painted some of that wine berry. And it kind of matches the bow. So what do y'all think about putting that on there? Let me put it on there and then you can see it. I'll hold it up in the camera. My lace heart, everything come off from the tacky glue not being set up. Hold please, hold please. I'm not going to be able to pick it up that way till that dries. But let me see if I can show you. What do you think about putting that around the bottom? What do we think about doing that? Is it too much? Is it... I mean, I think it looks cute, but what do you all think? Is it too much for the box? Because I thought it might look cute on the bottom. Yes, you like that? The perfect little touch? See, I think it looks really nice on here. I think it's really cute. I got to be careful lifting up my heart because it's still wet. It is still... I need to use... probably tacky in a little bit of hot glue with that lace. So I got 8 minutes. Can I get this on here in that time frame? Probably not because I got to paint it. I didn't paint it all. Doggone it. Let me get it painted and then we'll get some of it on there. I think maybe we'll get some of it on there. We'll get at least one piece of it, right? And this is just Dollar Tree silicone in a fondant mold. Right here. That's all it is. That's a fondant mold, and that's just some Dollar Tree silicone. I just put it in there, waited 24 hours, and just pull it out gently. It's stretchy, it's movable, and it makes pretty lace. But I wanted the lace to be in. Cindy, I might add some lace to the bow. I might add you know, I can take it off. It's just, I can get that off of there and put it back. That doesn't have to be completely covered in the paint. It is going to be cute. Thank you, Miss Lindell. I love you so much, my sweet friend. All right, let me see if I can get that on there in these last 6 minutes. And y'all, this is what I like for Valentine's Day. This is kind of my style. I'm not much on the traditional red and pink. It's just not exactly what I would like to decorate with. I like the I like these colors. I like the dark and dingy and anything that looks old. And I am just going to add a little bit of hot glue to that. Not much, but a little bit. Just so I can get it to hold. And then I'll show you what this looks like. This is really super cute. And I'm going to go all the way around the box with this silicone lace, which I think is going to be a perfect touch to the box. And everything on top will dry, and I'll do the lace all the way around. You don't have to, Ashley. There's really no theme. It's usually just crafter's choice. I just wanted to do Valentine's because I hadn't done any Valentine craft yet, but you can do whatever you want. I don't think Kippy minds on there's no theme so much, but I wanted to do Valentine. So what do y'all think about that? I think it looks really good. I think it looks super cute. I love the top of the box. I am going to put a rose. I'm going to put a rose on top. Somewhere I'm going to do the rose. I just don't know what color I'm going to paint it. Probably I might paint it the spice berry and add in some of the toasted marshmallow highlights over the top of it. We'll see, but I'll get the rose on there and then I'll get a picture. But this is just a cardboard box, you guys, just a little gift box. Someone had sent me something in. and some packing paper from the Dollar Tree. I got some paint on the top of that. Let me get that off. Just got some packing paper. That's true, Cindy. I probably have to do that. Well, I'll do it after the live. And I'll get all the lace on here and get it wrapped around because I only got about 4 minutes. So, and I got to paint the other lace. Let's see about painting one of these roses. Is that one too big? Maybe a smaller one. I don't know. What do y'all think? A big rose or a little rose? I think it needs to be a little rose. I think it needs to be a small one. And unlike the ceramic resin, this perfect cast might be fast cast, might be perfect cast. You can go ahead and paint it before you seal it, and then put a sealer on it. So, thank you, Karen. Hello, sweet friend. I love the leather look, and for some reason, you know, you always have to have leather and lace. And who is that? Oh my gosh, who sings Leather and Lace? Come on, you ladies, help me out. I don't think it's Stevie Nicks. Is it Stevie Nicks? I don't remember. Oh, you're on your craft page now. You all, if you're seeing my crafty friends in here, please go give them a follow. We want to support everyone and support each other. Let's see, I painted the little rose with some wineberry, and I'm going to add in some Stevie Nicks. All right, Ashley, I thought I was getting it there in the song Leather and Lace. I think it's, I want to say it's Leather and Lace. All right, I just want to highlight the top of this. I don't want to. Joan Jett, is it Joan Jett? Okay, maybe we're Neil Young. Oh, you guys got all kinds of people coming up. I think Stevie Nicks is the one I'm thinking about, but I know there's probably is that many of them. Oh, y'all, look how pretty that rose is now. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. But you all only got 1 minute, so I got the rose done, and it's going to go on top on the bow, and I may add some lace in that bow like Cindy suggested, and that's going to be really pretty on there. I don't want to pick it up too much because I don't want that to fall off. It's still drying. But anyway, go see Corey. You do not want to miss her. She is up after me. It is Stevie. You all go see Corey, Creative Roots Art. She's on now. And make sure you join Friday Favorites, y'all, and go watch everybody in the group. Don't miss anybody today. It's going to be a great event. I'm going to go in and kick back and watch everybody today and still just keep taking it easy and rest until I'm completely well. But I will see you all on, I don't think I'll see you Monday. I don't think I'm in my own event. I think I gave my spot up, but I will see you Tuesday. So you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay in Friday Favorites. Remember, I love you so much. I've missed you like crazy. And above all else, you all be blessed. Just be blessed.